Hello everyone and welcome to another technology field review episode from Gadboard, and today we'll be reviewing a very unique device that is very rarely found in India, and this device is a drone which has a 4K resolution camera mounted to it. So this device is none other than the DJI Phantom 4, one of the best offerings from the company DJI. So this video is about the initial impressions of the DJI Phantom 4. Now, talking about the device, the Phantom 4 is an extremely smart flying camera that is able to intelligently track objects without a separate device, avoid obstacles, and fly with the tap of your finger. And all this happens with a combination of these things. First in the line comes the main body or the frame of the Phantom 4 that houses all the other components of the drone. The Phantom 4's magnesium skeleton reduces weight while keeping stiffness at a maximum to minimize the vibration. The new core design lifts the center of gravity closer to the Phantom 4's heart, thereby improving balance and making it more agile and impressively precise. Next comes the gimbal and the camera, which is supported by the gimbal clamp when the drone is not in use. Now this is to protect the gimbal from getting damaged, as the gimbal is primarily suspended from a 360 rotational clamp. Now talking about the camera, we can record 4K videos at 30 frames per second and Full HD 1080p at 120 frames per second for smooth and slow motion. An spherical lens with 94-degree field of view reduces distortion by 36% and chromatic aberration by 56% when compared to a Phantom 3. There is a micro SD card slot and a micro USB port on the left hand side of the body. Below the body of the drone is the downward facing vision positioning system. Now this module contains dual cameras and dual ultrasonic sensors to offer 5 times more positioning accuracy than the previous systems. Used indoors, it provides a GPS-like flying experience, giving you the confidence you need to fly indoors. Next is the fuel compartment of the drone that houses the 5350 mAh of battery, which can give up to 5 hours of flight time. Then we have the 4 different propellers for the 4 different motor mounts. Now these propellers are of 2 types, one with black ring and the other with grey ring. The reason behind this differentiation is that the motor mount that has a black ribbon should not have the one with a black ring on the holder. So this color variation will easily help the user understand the difference while mounting the propellers on the motor mount. Next comes the fuel of the drone, and as mentioned before, this is a 5350 mAh battery which will give up to 5 hours of flight time. These batteries also come with a battery level indicator which pressed once will display the level of the battery that is left out for the drone. You also get a charging adapter along with a charging cable to charge the batteries for the drone. Now this here is a device that can simultaneously charge 3 batteries at one time, and this is an additional accessory that is bought separately and does not come shipped in with this device. Then we have the camera lens cleaning accessories that can also be bought at any local store. Now coming to the remote control for the drone, this powerful remote controller allows you to operate Phantom 4 up to 5 kilometers while giving you buttons and dials for exposure, camera tilt, photo capture and video recording. This is the power button that switches on and off the remote controller, and this is the return to home button, which when pressed, the drone will return to the initial position from where it was launched. On the left hand side of the remote controller is 3 different switches, which are the gimbal dial, the record button and the flight mode switch. So these switches, when made to function in a perfect coordination and combination, will help you achieve the maximum achievable limit of the drone.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight.
Now that the drone is fully assembled, we'll just try flying it around and see how it looks while in action. Now, as we have seen in this live action video of the Phantom 4, this device does have a noise range which is always on the higher end, which means a lot of noise will be created while operating this device. Now, coming to the range of the device, this device can fly up to 5000 feet high and up to 5 kilometers. So this was the first impressions of the DJI Phantom 4 from Gadmode. We'll be back with a much more in-depth review of the same device. For the time being, like this video, share this video, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon which is there just beside the subscribe button so that you stay tuned to our latest technology updates.